Alex Golesh's coaching philosophy starts with one simple belief. Pressure breaks people, and Auburn should be the team applying it, not absorbing it. That belief didn't come from one season, one job, or one breakthrough moment. It came from years of watching what actually wins football games, when talent levels are close and margins are thin. Golesh learned early that football isn't about who has the prettiest playbook. It's about who controls the emotional and physical temperature of the game. If your opponent feels comfortable, you're already behind. From the very beginning of his career, Golesh understood football as a stress-based sport. Mental stress, physical stress, clock stress, formation stress, situational stress. Every snap is a test, and the team that handles chaos better usually wins. His entire system is designed to put defenses in a permanent state of reaction, late, uncertain, and one mistake away from giving up something explosive. That's where tempo comes in. Tempo isn't a gimmick in Golesh's world. It's a weapon. Not fake tempo, not let's hurry up because it looks aggressive. Real, relentless pace designed to strip defenses of their ability to communicate and adjust. He wants defensive linemen sucking air in the first quarter. He wants linebackers looking to the sideline with confusion. He wants safeties guessing instead of reading. Golesh believes fatigue exposes truth. When players are fresh, they can survive mistakes. When they're tired, discipline disappears. Assignments get blown, angles get lazy, eyes wander. And that's when offenses strike. Tempo isn't about speed for speed's sake. It's about creating moments where the defense can't hide. But tempo alone isn't the philosophy. It's just the delivery system. The real foundation of Golesh's coaching philosophy is simplicity paired with aggression. He does not believe in complexity for the sake of ego. He doesn't believe players should need a calculator to run an offense. His belief is simple. If players hesitate, the system has failed them. So he cuts things down. Fewer concepts, clear reads, repetitions until reactions become instinct. The goal is for players to play fast because they're confident, not because they're guessing. Aggression comes from certainty. When players know exactly what they're supposed to do, they play violently and decisively. That philosophy shows up most clearly at quarterback. Golesh views the quarterback as an accelerator, not a caretaker. He doesn't want game managers who exist to avoid mistakes. He wants decision-makers who apply pressure every snap. The ball should come out fast, but it should come out with purpose. He prioritizes processing speed over arm strength, confidence over perfection. Missed throws happen, bad reads get corrected, but hesitation is unacceptable. Hesitation stalls drives. Hesitation kills tempo. Hesitation gives defenses time to breathe. Golesh would rather live with an aggressive mistake than a passive decision. That's why his offenses are built to protect quarterbacks mentally. Reads are defined, progressions are layered, answers are built in. If a defense takes something away, the offense already knows where the response lives. There's no panic, no chaos, no freelancing, just reaction. This matters at Auburn because Golesh doesn't believe rebuilding means slowing down. He believes rebuilding means installing identity immediately. He doesn't subscribe to the idea that culture takes years to show up. He believes culture shows up in the first practice, the first conditioning test, the first meeting. Players should know exactly what Auburn football is supposed to feel like the moment they walk on the field. Fast, physical, confident, unapologetic. That identity shows up physically. Golesh's teams aren't built to survive games. They're built to finish them. Conditioning is non-negotiable. He believes the fourth quarter is where truth lives. Anyone can look disciplined in the first quarter. Anyone can play hard when adrenaline is high. But late in games, when fatigue sets in, programs reveal who they really are. Golesh wants Auburn to be the team that gets stronger as the game gets uglier. The team that closes. The team that breaks opponents late. That same philosophy extends into recruiting. Golesh isn't chasing stars for headlines. He's chasing traits, speed, toughness, coachability, competitive edge, players who can process information, accept coaching, and play fast. He believes development beats hype when the system is strong. A player who buys in will outperform raw talent that doesn't. That's why the transfer portal doesn't scare him. Golesh understands roster turnover is the new reality of college football. Players will leave. Names will change. Depth charts will reset. But he doesn't believe in panicking to replace individuals. He believes in replacing functions. If a player leaves, the role remains. The system remains. The standard remains. That's a critical difference. Programs that panic chase names. Programs with identity replace roles. Golesh trusts his system enough to believe that the next player can succeed if the structure is sound. Trust is one of the defining elements of his leadership. Trust in players. Trust in coaches. Trust in the plan. Golesh doesn't micromanage playmakers. He gives them structure and freedom inside it. Make the read, play fast, live with the result. Mistakes are coached. Fear is removed. Confidence is built through repetition and accountability, not speeches. Even on defense. Despite being an offensive mind, Golesh believes identity must be shared. He wants defenses that attack. Defenses that force rushed decisions. Defenses that understand their job isn't just to stop drives, but to create extra possessions. Aggression across the board. Opportunistic football. Everything in Golesh's philosophy ties back to mindset. He coaches belief before results. He wants players who expect success, not hope for it. Confidence isn't something you talk about, it's something you train. You train it by putting players in pressure situations every day until chaos feels normal. At Auburn, his philosophy is about reclaiming edge, playing fearless football in a conference that punishes hesitation. He isn't trying to out-tradition anyone. He isn't trying to win press conferences. He's trying to out-execute opponents in real time. Alex Golesh doesn't sell miracles. He sells clarity, a system that knows what it is, a team that knows how it wins, a program that understands speed, aggression, and trust aren't buzzwords. They're requirements. And at Auburn, it's not a theory anymore. It's the standard.